life now. I haven't slept good. Me and Kenny both haven't slept good. Like, we put Will down for a nap. Well, he wouldn't nap today, so it really just put him to bed at like 5 o'clock. He was tired. We went and dropped gifts off at the babysitter, and they were really happy. They thought we went overboard, but we got them like some PJs and like some popcorn stuff for a movie night. We got Pokemon cards for their son and a little cheap drone that you can order off of Amazon for like $20. They said don't get him an expensive one because he always crashes them. And they end up like on the neighbor's roof or in a tree. I'm like, oh, okay, well, you know, there's plenty of cheap drones you can get nowadays that still work. They're like, oh, you guys got way too much. I'm like, no, like, you guys, did they buy food for Will? Like, we never have to give them extra money for food. They like buy clothes for him, like toys for him all the time. Like, I don't feel bad about what we got them. I feel like we like could have given them more, honestly.
Damn.
I know, we got so lucky. But like they're Kenny's family too, so that's kind of like partially is because we're family. Like Kenny's aunt and uncle. But yeah, they take good care of Will. And Andy actually told us today, he's like, yeah, he goes, I'd watch him for free if you guys couldn't afford to pay us. He goes, he's my little buddy.
Aww.
Kenny's uncle actually had like an issue about a year ago. Hey, Pokey. Oh, I need to fix that. Sarah is not streaming. It's just me and Larissa tonight. How you doing, Pokey? But,
I did not realize.
Yeah, also hi, Earth. Sorry.
Discord correct mic.
Meek.
It's custom. Somewhere in here I have it.
Slowly opening everything up.
And I'm just gonna watch you guys and chill with some Sims.
Dude, Dan
By
was
chill, I mean sell drugs inside the school, but
Dan was playing The Sims yesterday, and I didn't really watch it. I just kind of like overheard the conversation where he wanted to have the idea of just like leaving it on, like while he goes sleep and stuff, for like a streamathon or something. Like when you have to go sleep, just let The Sims be the entertainment during that time. Then he's like, well, I can't trust him to put the fire out by himself, so maybe it's a bad idea. The monitor I'm playing regular.
Idiots. Sims are fucking idiots. So like, no, you don't want to trust them with fucking jack shit.
Nothing at all. Alright, go to my live stream.
Actually, the most, I will say, thank God, after I think it was Sims 2, Sims 3, they finally stopped, your pregnant Sims from dying, because that happened to me as a kid, and just fucking, can't think of the word, terrorized me.
Oh no.
I still remember losing that family. Yeah, because like, the Sim just wanted to go, oh my god, there's a fire, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Oh yeah, then they just stand there in the fire. I remember that.
Yeah, like
that used to drive me nuts.
But she was pregnant though too, so I'm like,
it's like, yeah, horrible.
Yeah, so like it just fucking traumatized. It traumatized me as a kid that I'm like, I lost my Sim because the Sim might just sit there and fucking just sit there. There's a fire. There's a fire. I'm like, yes, I see the fucking fire. Stop acting like an idiot. There's a fire.
I didn't organize my chests. Oh, it hurts. Why didn't I organize the chests? Oh god, alright. They'll just have to just go in there. Just go in there. Just go in there.
I'm not at all prepared for tonight.
Right, I'm gonna be building my own house, so it's not gonna matter. You're not at all prepared for tonight? Is that what you said?
Yeah. I'm not prepared. Like,
as long as it's generally set up, it'll be fine.
There's Spingy chat.
Why you know so?
What's it not showing? The game or the VTuber?
The game. There it goes. Apparently, because the window title changes from the menu to the actual game itself.
Yes. It's weird.
It's
Hi,
like,
Springtrap!
no.
Are you both playing on the same world? No. We will be playing on, like, separate single-player worlds. We just like having all of us here on the voice chat, because it's nice having conversation.
Having conversations, getting to say what people do. You get to hear when the other ones die.
Yeah, make fun of each other. It's just, hey, I found doggos. Well, that's funny, because I already have 7.
I already have 7 of them. See, I never have any fucking animals. I'm just like, eh.
I always have a slew, and it makes Kenny's mad. Kenny's like,
Larissa usually has all the dogs.
Kenny's like, it doesn't make me mad.
Right now.
I have, I believe,
I
2
don't have any
cats.
doggos.
I think I only have 2 cats right now. I don't think I have enough bones to have gotten a dog. See, get to hear someone angry in the background. Yeah, see, exactly. You know how much of a pain, like it was actual heartbreak for me to lose my last hardcore world to fighting an Enderman. Because Tasha's like, get him, you could do it. I'm like, alright, my best friend's got my back. She's had my back since 6th grade. She believes in me. She knows I could do this. And then I died, so.
It's like, eh, no.
And I literally rewatched that bit because, when I was uploading stuff to YouTube, because I wanted to like see how many days I'd survived on the first one, and then like my heart broke all over again. All the freaking hard work I did on that house. That's why I'm like, maybe I won't do as much hard work on this one. Here I am, about to do all this hard work because I'm moving my house. From a...
Yeah, it's like, yeah, why not? Gotta have fun with it.
Right. I told Kenny though, if I die and like my heart gets broken, I will end stream early. Just get off. Hey, just like I'll support Larissa's stream and I'll just play Valorant or something.
I can't say I blame you.
Yeah,
and at least you won't lose it as stupidly as I fucking did. So I think you got some good faith.
How did I lose the last one? I think it was or no, wait, no, my very first one was Creeper Explosion. The second one was the Enderman fight. Stupid creepers.
It's still better than mine.
Well, see, so
You got killed by external forces.
I got a little cocky on my other world, so I can't remember. I think I recreated the world and went into creative just to figure out which direction to go to find a village, and there was one somewhere on the other side of the mountain that I built my house into, so I'm like, oh, okay, so I'll just run around the mountain because I'm gonna find it somewhere along this. And so I ran around, I got all cocky, I'm like, I'm gonna find a village, I'm gonna be loaded with stuff, and then there was a creeper that ruined my day. I'm like, that's what I get for trying to cheat, I guess, so I won't do that again.
That's funny though. Oh shit. Oh, you would've.
I don't even remember.
I can also go tell Mom what things you told me. Here.
Oh, okay. Larissa, do you like Buckeyes and or brownies?
Yes.
I can't do like big Christmases for people this year, so I was just making a bunch of baked goods. So as long as you liked that stuff, I was gonna bring you some. I even bought like the cheap little gift boxes from Amazon for like it kind of looks like the professional treat boxes. I really like. Did I really clear everything out already? But I was just gonna do that.
Okay.
I forgot I was supposed to bring back my Silk Touch so I could get my bookshelves. Well, rip. Pretty sure I found a Silk Touch. That's okay. Are you starting a new world, or had you had one already started?
This one I had already started. I'm 20 days in.
I am on day 37. I just looked at this like 10 minutes ago. I don't know why I needed to look at it again.
Okay, I'm back again.
I'm back. I think I'm gonna just leave the stuff that I put on the island here. Take some bamboo with me just in case.
Bamboo.
On a realm, I spent at least an hour's worth of time in a jungle collecting one of every bird color there is.
Bird. Nice.
The birds. I have no cats. I have one doggo. I'm like, I will have them all.
When do you go?
I'm the Ash Ketchum of Minecraft. I gotta catch them all.
Love it though.
Dude, okay, so I guess technically, what is it when your aunt and uncle have a kid? Is that your second cousin?
Think so? I can look it up.
Well, anyway, so our Kenny's aunt and uncle, we got, you know, their son, because like I said, they're our babysitter. We got them the Pokemon packs. And he was showing me some of the Pokemon cards that he's had in the sleeves up to this point. He had a Charizard VMAX, and I was like, dude, he's like, and the best part, I got it for free. I guess one of his friends at school had it and was just sick of having it because it must have lost its cool or something once it, you know, all the hype died down around it. So he just got a free Charizard VMAX. I'm like, that is awesome.
Yeah. Sorry, I was reading and I got really confused.
No, you're good.
A second cousin is a grandchild of a grandparent's sibling, a relative who has with the other person only 2 great-grandparents in common, but where the parents and grandparents are different.
Okay, well, whatever DJ is.
That's all I'm like, I got
That's-
confused my own self. I'm just like...
That's big brain stuff. That's, I can't do that.
I can confuse them for no reason. That's just what got me. Like, excuse me, I don't fucking understand what you just told me.
God, yep. I think there's supposed to be one.
Maybe.
I was like looking at the sunken ship. Thought there was supposed to be another chest, but I guess not.
It's like, no. No.
Eh. I'm really glad that I have access to mushrooms too, because that'll help towards my farm. Like I said, I'm the Ash Ketchum of Minecraft. I have to have one of every type of animal. What is this?
I mean, it's not a bad thing. It is not a bad thing at all.
There is a chest here. What are you? Buried, that's what you are. Ew, burning!
Oh yeah, and then you know, I did forget some of the fun shit show about work. Like
Oh,
this,
no.
it was just the most confusing thing that they're like, we might have a level 3 storm thingy-ma-fucker on Friday. So they're like, well, apparently we get off Monday for Christmas. So they're like, guys, well, since we have that level 3 on Friday, we might just switch your Monday off for you guys can get Friday off. And it's like, really?
What?
Yeah, and they were thinking about doing it, and they were talking about it, and we had like 4 fucking tier meetings over this today. Like, they had to like pull everyone from what they were doing 4 different times. But thank God they're like, well, we couldn't get a hold of like FedEx and UPS or them. I'm gonna say logistics. That's what it is to me. Like, we couldn't get a hold of logistics, so we're just gonna say no. Just come on in normal Friday if you can.
Okay. With our work, they just gave us off Friday because it's an overtime day. So anytime around holidays, they'll just go ahead and give us the Friday before. If the holidays over the weekend, they'll give us the Friday off, or like Labor Day, Memorial Day, we get that Friday off beforehand. Just like a 4-day weekend kind of thing. It's nice, but since Christmas is on a Sunday this year, they're giving us Monday off.
Oh, wait till like us, we get Monday off. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but for the storm thing coming in, they're just like, yeah, because it's supposed to start, somebody said tomorrow morning sometime?
I thought it was tomorrow night.
See,
Because
that
it's like gonna rain tomorrow night, and then it's gonna get severely cold overnight, so that's gonna freeze, and that's what's gonna create the horribleness.
Yeah, so I think that they were looking at areas that was like farther, like closer
Away
to
from
the
us?
storm right now. Yeah, instead of us. Well, there
Well,
is
like, I
something over
literally-
there.
Because at first they're like, oh my god, it's gonna snow, and then you go look the app, and it's like, it ain't gonna fucking snow. What are you talking about? Let me
I
look.
know. Everybody's like in a panic for nothing.
Yeah.
That's usually how it goes. Everybody gets in a big panic and it's like, we're not like,
We're not gonna die, guys.
we're not even that far north. Come on.
Yeah, it looks about, we're not gonna die. Wait, it says even, like, what, 40 degrees? What?
Keep healing.
People are on fucking crack. It is gonna rain a lot, it looks like.
Oh no.
Or wait a minute, let me look up where I work at. Maybe they have it different, but, like, here
Well,
is fine.
We've got a wedding to go to Friday, so and it's like an hour away. Gingy's getting married.
Aww,
Mm-hmm.
that's cute. Okay, I'm happy. That's cute. I love it.
I'm so glad he finally found somebody that he's happy with. She's such a sweetheart, but though I've only like talked to her through Facebook and like Facebook comments and stuff. I haven't actually met her. We were supposed to several times and we always were busy. Like either she was busy, couldn't get out of work, or we were busy with Will and couldn't make it to whatever party we were supposed to meet at. It's always been something, but she's always seemed very, very nice. Always been very polite to me in the Facebook conversations, so. Oh, I
Aw.
didn't know there were whales in Minecraft. I'm in the ocean and there was just a very loud whale sound that echoed across the ocean.
Okay. I was gonna say, I know there's dolphins. Also, okay, from this thing, like the summary thing, it's low. Thursday's low will be 29 degrees between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. High will be 46 between 2 and 3. That doesn't. I mean, maybe if there's a bunch of rain, but like it.
I mean, yeah, I guess I could kind of freeze stuff, but
It doesn't even look like there's really any like rain. I think people are just blowing this out of fucking proportion.
I mean, they usually do.
True.
I mean, people hear like an inch of snow and they're like, the apocalypse! It's here!
That's what we always used to make fun of at the fucking grocery store. We're like, oh my god, guess what? Is it gonna fucking snow? Me be like, bet. There's gonna be no fucking milk back there.
Yep.
And it would happen almost all the time.
Every time. Guaranteed.
Actually, it was funny a few times about that type of stuff though, because at least they can say that part, like, I don't care, like, Starbucks. Obviously you need milk, and if they get really low on milk, they'll go, no, we can't give you any. And so there has been times where we've just ran out and we're like, hey, we're sorry, there's no milk in the store, because, well, you can go back on the shelf and get it, and it's like, okay. Yeah, there's no fucking milk back there, how am I supposed to take it off the fucking shelf?
Right? There's
Karen.
none on the shelf.
Karen, why did you and about 20,000 other people come and steal all the milk, bread, and eggs? I think the third one. Milk, bread, and eggs, Karen.
Yep. Why are there
Because you
villagers
guys heard
out
there
in the
was a little
water?
fucking drizzle.
Why
in the
are there
water.
villagers out here in the water? Are you guys... It's raining. They're out here in the ocean water. Why y'all dumb? Oh, I have one cat. It looks like Titan and I have one dog. That's this playthrough.
No one can get.
Yeah. I thought I had two cats. Oh yeah, I do. Never mind. There's the other one. Alright, I was making an oak house this time. Tiny one. Why was I making a humble abode? I don't like this. It's fine. It'll just be temporary.
No, temporary home.
My second temporary. I need to kill some spiders. I need
Yeah,
bamboo.
one's shed. That's what I say. So one of them's just a shed.
I like that. Oop, there's still a skelly man around.
So that's a really big capler, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I only have...
I have more cave going down here.
I have one string.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Why did I offset this? I don't remember.
Are you gonna make a railroad? The minecart up and down?
Wait, Larissa's gonna do industrial stuff? Cool.
I
But she's trying
didn't
to think
think I
why
was.
she... Or is there
But-
water or something?
I don't know. The stairwell is just put off to the side by one. I don't know why I did that.
Interesting.
Dude,
I need
this
to put stairs on this.
this realm I was on, this guy made an automatic cobblestone generator. And he's like, yeah, it'll generate about 20k per hour. And I'm like, what now? He's just like, oh, yeah, that's no big deal. I'm like, bruh.
A decent amount.
What are you doing, cat?
Sanity.
You can't jump there.
It's like, yes, I can.
Unlike a real cat, you cannot jump that high.
Oh, I showed Larissa a picture of a cat. I don't know where the fuck this cat comes from. And it just started walking up and Thomas was pissed.
Oh no.
They didn't fight, but he was sitting there going like...
Kenny's been shooing off this stray cat and Titan's been fighting with it. And for some reason, today he was just laying in the neighbor's driveway, rolling back and forth. And we have like a side door that goes from the kitchen. Like we could see our neighbor's house from it and their driveway. And freaking Titan's just sitting there rolling around the driveway while this cat that we've been shooing off is just sitting under their car. And he keeps looking at it like, are you jealous? Are you jealous of the majestic poof? Kitty cat?
It sounds funny.
And then, of course, we knock on the window to ruin his day. There's a
What, did you
cat
piss
that
him
looks
off?
like Jinxie. Oh, there you are. I've been looking for you, sir.
I'm here, sir.
I did not
What
see
the
a thing.
Okay, also, I don't know if Larissa, you've experienced this. Like, my Sim's just glitching the fuck out when he comes. I mean, he did get demoted, but like, he came home from work. And it acts like he didn't come home. Like, the thing was saying he didn't fucking come home from work.
I'm
So
gonna
I
try to do
have
Minecraft
reset
stream with my
him.
recording set to the same as stream to see if that helps. That's a good one to test out your computer's abilities, because Minecraft's usually pretty good.
I would say Minecraft's an easy game.
Yeah, pretty easy on your PC. Unless you've got, like, it loading in massive amounts of chunks and, like, hosting for other people to join as well.
That's why you buy servers.
Yeah. Yeah, servers do all the work for
Not
you.
see a thing here.
Oh, I was supposed to, like... Wait, you can't... Oh, yeah, you can't see a thing. I
I
was supposed to say, I'm like,
not
what?
see a thing.
I gotta see.
Shaders. failed.
Oh, no. Well, good luck with that. That's the only reason I haven't put them on, because the caves already scare me.
Oh, they
With the
do
torches out of
fucking
sight, I can kind of
work.
see, but
No, but...
with the torch right in my face, I cannot see anything.
Okay.
And loving memory of Jinxie.
I like Quincy.
I miss my old decrepit cat, but I'm glad that she doesn't have to suffer anymore. That poor thing.
I thought she was like blind for a long time. And
Oh yeah,
lay
like
underneath the car.
straight up, like couldn't see anything. Like this whole year, she couldn't even see the car coming in the driveway. Like everything was such a blur for her. You'd walk up and she wouldn't even know where you were. Like even following the sound of my voice, she had to be completely blind. She would be walking off to the left of me looking for me to pet her.
Oh. See, that sounds sad. I'd feel really bad for the cat.
Dude, it made me want to cry every time I saw her. Because I'm like, my baby, she used to be the apex predator of the neighborhood, and here she is unable to even find me trying to pet her. So I would just come to her. You just stay there, little queen. I come to you.
I like that cat. She was a nice cat.
Yeah. Bambi. This morning, Will got up, and the first thing he did was go to the couch where Bambi's laying on the back of the couch. She likes to look out the window because she won't go outside. See, I'm doing a new single player world. Awesome. But she would lay on the back of the couch and just look out the window because it's too cold for her to go outside. Why are y'all? Do you want my egg? Leave me alone. I'm just holding an egg and this villager comes right up in my face. But Will goes up and he just like lays his head on her and he's like hugging her and stuff, and she was laying like down on the couch where he can reach her too, and he goes up and he like lays down next to her, puts his arm over her and like snuggles into her. I'm like, oh my god. And of course, as soon as I get to snap a picture, he moves away. He's like, nope, no pics, mom.
No. You don't need a picture.
No. But there could be no evidence of me being a good, loving child. About to go into my terrible twos, Mom. You're gonna ruin my reputation.
Your still sounds so cute.
I talked about Bambi, and now she's like, "You're here to give me lovin's?"
You called?
What is it? Yes, she heard the word queen. Yeah, this is gonna be a one-story house. Just give me the... Matter of fact.
Yum.
I don't like this not being able to see. I need to just brave it and place down the torches I have.
I was supposed to say, welcome to my world. I forget which one of my... There's one monitor that'll fucking do it. I think it's the main one, where one that's like black and wants to be black, so I'll have to look at the other monitor.
Man.
I only have one screen. No! No! Hey, skeleton. Skeleton, no.
Oh no. Oh no. Don't die.
I ran away.
Don't die yet.
Have you made a shield yet?
Yes, I have a shield.
Okay.
But it was shooting from behind me, and I was like, I'm
God.
not turning around to try and find it.
Oh, that's also a game I really still want to play. The song popped on, son of a bitch. Bioshock.
Oh yeah.
So badly want to play it. I love that game.
Yeah, I need to play through it. And then there's I got Bioshock 1 and 2 for the remastered versions, and then I want to do Dead Space before the remake comes out too.
Well, I was gonna say, did you get it free from Epic?
No, I bought it when it was on the summer sale, and I still haven't played it.
Oh. I ended up getting it on sale from fucking Steam, that they had the whole collection. And then fucking what's it called was like, hey, go fuck yourself. Here's Bioshock on Epic Games for free. And I was like, fuck you.
I'm actually, like, I was playing through Marvel Spider-Man, you know? But I got mad because they flagged the opening, the intro scene is flagged for copyright. Because it does the, like, the Avengers theme in it. So it muted my stream for that part. And I'm like, alright, cool.
That's fucking stupid.
Like, the title screen and the intro of the game is now flagged, or muted because of that. I'm like, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna play this game anymore. As soon as I found that out, it made me mad enough that I'm just like, screw it. I mean, I'll play it, but I'm not gonna stream it.
You're not gonna go out of your way for it.
No.
I don't fucking blame you.
Oh,
'Cause that's pretty stupid.
my cat brought me a rabbit's foot.
No. Good little key.
Oh, well, Fat left. She's mad she didn't get her lovin's.
That's funny though.
She just comes in the room yelling. As soon as she walks in the room, meow.
Okay. Oh, this is not the one I wanted. Oh no.
Did you break it already?
No, I just wanted to... Is it? I just wanted to put like a pre-made like school building in, and I'm like, oh, this one's it. This is not it. There's so much shit going on in it.
Oh no.
So I don't have the OG one I liked. What? This also wasn't online.
Oh, I completely forgot that I was still following Yandere Simulator on Twitter. So he posted something today about being inactive on like YouTube and stuff for a long time. And I'm like, wait, let me guess. The
That's a
game's
good
still in
thing.
development. I think they have the second rival in the game now. I don't know if it's fully functioning or not. I just checked to see if Cub Scouts had posted anything. And he was looking at the I believe it was the second rival. I don't know. It's been so long since I've looked at anything on that game.
Dude, even the first rival that was in there, it was so bad.
Really? See, I haven't
Yeah.
actually looked at anything on it since I when was it? Is when they did the rival videos. I was like where he announced all the different rivals and what they would do. The rival introduction video, that's what he called it. And I was barely following the game's development at that point in time anyways. And then I just pretty much gave up after that because I'm like, oh, I'll just wait till the full game comes out. And then he released the demo.
It's never
and
gonna come out.
yeah. Then he released the demo and there was like, oh, what's going on here?
See, I was about to. I told you a while ago. I'm like, it ain't fucking coming out. It ain't gonna come out.
Yeah.
See, though, I watched multiple people though that sat there, and at least most of them had a little to medium or a little bit more background in programming and stuff like that. Like I can't remember. There's one dude that went over it, and like he knows programming and stuff like that. So I listen to them when they're like, this is fundamentally like spaghetti code on fucking steroids. I'm like, okay, nice.
Well, that's like Kenny said. Some games can get by on spaghetti code. I mean, Bethesda does it all the time. However, it still has to be like fun to play and not so buggy it's unplayable. I'm like, yeah, well, you know.
They're like, I don't know. Oh. That's what it's like, you can't trust it anymore. You can't. Well, I mean, at least we know what that can, but you can't trust any games no more.
Yeah.
You just can't.
Oh, pillager outpost. Cool. Right next to white horses.
Oy.
I will ride in as the knight in shining armor. Not in hardcore. I'm gonna get my butt beat. I just want to find spruce wood. Can't build my house without it.
Oh, and Sims got away with it for a while too. I forgot about that. They used to get away with spaghetti code.
Yeah.
It's got so fucking bad now.
Yeah, but like, again, Sims is still fun to play. The bugs...
If you mod it, yes. Sims 4 doesn't...
Fair enough.
Hot take, and I'm playing it right now, and I bought every single pack, so I think... Not like the kits and stuff like that, like, they're like microtransactions on steroids to me, so like, I refuse to touch them.
Mm-hmm.
But I at least think I have a decent amount of experience with Sims. I can say on this, like, Sims 4, I can only play it for so long, and then I'll stop because it just completely bores me. It doesn't have that substance that, like, Sims 2 had, or Sims 3 had. Like, yeah, Sims 3 was a buggy fucking mess, but it had that substance to it. You could sit there for hours, even if certain things are messing up. You're like, that's funny. It's fine though. Love it.
It's like the
It's not there with Sims 4.
yeah, like the bugs were actually just funny to watch play out.
Yeah. See, Sims 4, it's not. And even like right now, my game's buggy as shit. I'm sitting at like 12 fucking FPS, and it's just the game doesn't want to work properly. It's not that, oh my god, my computer can't handle it. No, it can. It's just choosing to be an asshole right now. Larissa can agree with me on that one. You could be sitting there, no CC in your game. You could have it on like medium settings, and that game would still fucking lag randomly, just because.
Yeah.
Again, I love these Sims games, but Sims 4 is bad. It doesn't have that redeeming quality the other ones do.
Like they just got greedy with it.
Oh, they've been greedy with it for years.
Oh yeah, but
It's been years.
I was actually thinking about going back through and playing some Sims 2, just because I wanted to build some houses and stuff. And then I'm like, oh yeah, they had a oh, because I got the big multi-pack thing.
Yeah, because that's the only way you can play Sims nowadays is that. And the accounts, as bad as it sounds, it's not bad. I bought an account, like you can buy it through eBay to where you could play it, and it was like $8, and you're like, hey, you can buy it and play the game because EA won't fucking give out codes anymore. And I'm like, okay. Well, they expired, and I've tried to go and look for more, and they're gone now. You can't find them anywhere, so I can't get Sims 2 again.
That's dumb.
Potato.
Yeah.
There's a potato! I see the potato.
Hi, potato. At least I have Sims 3, though. But even that is... Again, though, Sims 3, it has that substance. Yeah, it's a...
It was like it was still an upgrade from Sims 2 because of how you can rotate the furniture and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it was open world. You have a lot more free movement. You have a lot more customability. You have a color wheel. Like, that's the other thing, too, is people at least understand with Sims 3. They're like, it's kind of, like, laggy. And you're like, yeah, you know, it only has to load in so many fucking custom textures. I wonder why.
Yeah.
And most people will sit there and be like, I understand why. It's okay.
Yeah. Yeah. It makes sense.
I kind of want to play it, but no, I'm like, I'm playing Sims 4 already.
Already
Honestly, the only
dedicated.
reason I play Sims 4 is because of some of the mods.
Really?
Like base metals. Yep. Yeah, like base metals. So as I said earlier, my Sim's just gonna go to high school. Maybe sell a little drugs and bathrooms. Try not to get caught by the teachers. Like, you gotta have fun with it. Which I will say, that was one of the newer packs. And 100%, it's actually really good. It has its glitches, like every single Sims pack. Like, none of them are perfect. It's gonna be that way, obviously. But this one was actually a good one that I recommended.
Wait, is that Dark Oak? Is that Dark Oak? Oh my god, it is. Meow. Why are you
I
yelling?
think you ask me about that all the time, don't you, Larissa? It's like, wait, are these ones worth buying? And I'm like, maybe.
Yes and no. It's a back and forth question.
I mean, you know, The Sims has only been out for, I don't... 2000... Oh my god, it's been out for 8 years? I had to think, and I'm like, 2014 is when Sims 4 came out. They've been milking this cash cow for 8 years. Usually they only have a 4-year life cycle, if that tells you how much they're milking this game. Hey, kitty.
Pet cat.
Hey, kitty.
Hope you're doing well. You too, Potato. Hope you are doing well.
I completely forgot about that now, though.
Potato, we gotta do Dead by Daylight sometime, because we need to show you the snowman.
So I was about to say, he played with us the other night. Didn't he, Lars?
Oh, with you two?
I swear he did.
I wasn't there for
Yeah.
that one, because I fell asleep.
Oh, I don't blame
I
you.
fell
It's all
asleep at
good.
like 7:30, and we were watching. We had been watching the Pirates of the Caribbean series, and I think we were on at World's End. Yeah, yeah, right when like all the fighting started, like the hurricane and stuff. And I fell asleep. Were you, Potato? Oh, that's awesome. I tried to stream, but Minecraft keeps crashing. I'm so confused. It's probably something to do with your computer then. Bambi. She's headbutting me.
I say, does it say why it's crashing?
Oh yeah, I guess Sarah and Larissa would be much better at answering these questions than me. They know much more than I do.
I say yes and no for me. I know, like, way
Yeah,
back in the
it's a
day.
yes and no.
You're just like, yes and no? Like, back in the day when I had the card Larissa had, I actually overheated it with Minecraft somehow.
Oh.
I don't know how the fuck I did it. It overheated itself because it told me it did and it turned itself off. And I'm like, huh? It's just like, yeah, we disabled the card that it's too, like, it was giving me like some weird
Bambi,
message about,
stop.
like, it's too hot. And I'm like, yay!
Oh yeah, all the references. I remember that.
Bambi, I'm loving you.
Oh, you're
Calm
the
down.
Yeah.
Bambi. Sweetheart. You're on camera. Behave yourself.
What is she like, meow?
No, she keeps headbutting me and like putting her nose on me and stuff.
Oh yeah, that
She's-
was something else Cyrus did fucking yesterday, the little shithead. He just ran in here, came up and fucking booped me multiple times
Gonna
in the
try
fucking
again.
nose. And then he laid behind my chair. Usually he's not lovey-dovey like that, but he did, like, he came up and just kept fucking booping me. It's like, you little shit, stop it. He's a crackhead.
Who you saying I love you to
Girl
back there?
language. Saved us, okay?
Do what?
And he's saying that he loves people.
I won a 1-on-3 with a sniper. Right, so I am well deserved.
Wow, I knew you were cheating on me. I just didn't think it was with people in Valorant.
Valorant.
All night.
Oh.
Very dangerous staircase.
Oh, this is a drop.
Oh, I also thought about something else too. I can't wait. This is funny with work. These one people, they wanted to stay late, but they didn't want to clean up their boxes. And so the other person I work with, he was like, I'm not cleaning it up. He's like, I'm going to leave a note that says left by 4th shift, left by 3rd shift, for 3rd shift.
What?
And fucking leave them there. And I'm like, okay.
Hmm.
Because they left like... Trying to think of how to explain it. It's
I
like
thought
this
you just like
laptop
disappeared
boxes,
for a
like
minute.
cardboard boxes. Me?
Yeah, because like how silent you went, I literally thought that you just disconnected for a second. I'm sorry, go on.
No. I was just thinking of how to describe it. It's like the actual cardboard boxes that a laptop comes in.
Mm-hmm.
You can see like the serial numbers, on. Like they left like 40 of them underneath the benches, and we were just like, yeah, we're not fucking touching them.
Oh man.
But it only catches us. It could piss off 2nd shift because then they would be like, well, why did 1st shift leave that there for us? And it's like, no. That's why he put a letter on it that's like from 3rd shift for 3rd shift.
Fair enough,
I
man.
just think it's funny.
So,
Yeah, like, you wanna be a dick. Like, we don't play that way. We ain't cleaned up your fucking mess.
has either of you ever gotten Minecraft crashing saying exit code 1?
No, but I can go look it up.
Yeah, I was about to
I have seen that one.
I don't think
I don't
I've
remember what it is.
never had Minecraft crash. Not like it's where it closed itself. I've had it freeze where I've had to go to Task Manager and make it like close, but that was it.
I got this one.
I would attempt to join, but I doubt my PC would handle this. I mean, we're doing like single player worlds. Like me and Larissa aren't on the same world doing hardcore, so you could do your own potato and set it to whatever settings you would need.
They're saying like multiple things. It could be missing or corrupt files. A driver could not be up to date. Apparently, they're saying one of the reasons it could is a player's Windows username can sometimes be the cause of that exit code if it has a special character in it.
Oh, jeez.
Didn't know that.
Me either.
Oh, no, that's a Java configuration issue. That's what it is.
What exit code 1 is?
Yeah. Because I looked it up as well, and looking through it, it was like, oh yeah, it was something with Java. It was messed up.
I remember.
Don't remember how I fixed it.
I remember having some issue when I first downloaded, like I downloaded a bunch of games and stuff onto my computer and programs, and none of it worked. Like all of my icons were just non-existent, and half of my stuff didn't work properly, so I basically had to uninstall everything from this PC and reinstall it, and then it was fine after that.
Nice.
I have no idea what happened, but it's like everything got corrupted at once. And I don't know if if it was when I didn't let it like update all the way after building it or what.
Actually, wait, would it maybe be a Java issue? Like, go update Java?
That's
Yeah.
what I was looking at. Is it 1 or -1?
He just says 1, but
If
we
it's
tried to help.
-1, it's a Java thing for sure.
oh, I left my cartography table, didn't I? Oh no.
Thank you for the redeems, potato.
Potato gonna keep you hydrated.
Redems. My fucking sim, she's like, I don't want to do it.
How about no?
Oh, shit. It's weird. Like, she won't fucking do it. I guess it's because she's very uncomfortable. Why don't you snort a little Adderall? That'll cheer it up.
Oh my.
I made this family specifically to have a rich family that was chaotic as fuck, and so that's what I'm accomplishing. You at school, you feel down, pop an Adderall. You'll be focusing the whole rest of the day. I don't actually encourage this. Please don't. If you're not supposed to have it, don't do it. It's bad.
If I use a Silk Touch hoe on a bookshelf, will it give it to me?
Maybe?
I don't know.
Oh wait, no, I have a book that's enchanted with Silk Touch. And a golden axe. Oh, okay, I just got that one. Never mind. Don't worry about it. I'm good. I gotta make a trip. Where's my cat?
Yeah, see, now she's focused.
Who?
It's Speedy focus. Now she's
Oh
focused.
no.
Do it. I
See,
need to focus.
if
Actually, I
anyone
will
can
give
help,
it-
you can DM me on Discord. Now they said that it might be a Java issue, that you might just need to update your Java. Check that out first. Like, that's what the first thing I would do is make sure everything's updated.
Yeah, I would check that, and then there might be something, like some kind of setting thing that you have to, like, check. Because I think I had to do that before.
Yeah, I was about to say, I cannot say I've ever had this issue, but I'd like to help.
Nice, you have a hoe that doesn't just do hoeing gardens. That's right. It's got Silk Touch.
What?
Potato. Talking about my
Oh.
Silk Touch hoe.
I have multi-stream up, but I have yours up because I'm trying to read
Oh, I got
about
both.
the thing.
I got both chats. The potato says,
Yeah,
"What a
both
flexible."
pulled up.
Oh,
Potato says, "What a flexible hoe."
nice. nice, potato. Nice.
What?
Oh yeah, but the other thing I do think is cool about it, the base metals drug mod, it does actually also, because they did add Adderall, whatever, they actually added an ADHD trait to accompany it. Like, you gotta give them, they give a reason for it. I'll say later off stream I can tell you all the factors of this mod, but like that's a very interesting part. I was supposed to say because I think them and Turbo Driver even connect some of their mods and stuff like that. Like they do a lot with it. No, talk to the teacher.
Are you trying to sell Adderall to the teacher now, Sarah?
No, it's part of her daily task. She's like, go be nice to faculty members. I'm like, okay.
I promise that I'm not selling drugs.
It's like you're selling drugs, aren't you? No, I told you I'm not.
Search me, bet you won't find any.
Apparently, actually, with the closets, you can do that now, and I find that, like, the most fucking coolest thing. I'm like, what? I didn't notice it, and I was sitting there with Larissa. I think it was, like, Larissa, maybe Potato yesterday. I'm just sitting there clicking around. It said stash. I'm like, what the fuck? There's so many parts to these mods. I just only update them sometimes. I don't look at the fucking, like, factors of, like, look at all the shit we've changed, guys. I'm like, no. I'm like, what? It's that one person that never really shows up, but just talks to you every day.
Hmm?
Purple Mohawk person.
That doesn't help.
Yeah, I'm like, what are you talking about now?
I don't know their name or who or what they are. Because they guide you through the school. They're like pretty much a tutorial for the fucking school in the pack. Next time it pops up, I'll actually look at the name.
For a second, like when you first said that, I literally thought you were talking about someone IRL, so I was confused. And then I was like, no, she can't be. And then I was like, oh wait, I haven't played Sims 4, so I don't know. I don't know anything about any Mohawked people.
It's in the high school pack? I was about to say, hey, you can play Sims 4 now for free, so.
I already have Sims 4. You bought it for me a long time ago, and I played it on Valentine's Day. And that picture from that Valentine's Day stream was my profile picture for a very long time.
Aww.
Back when I had my red hair. God, I miss my red hair. I want to do it again, but then part of me also wants to get a real dark brown. Like dark brown with highlights. Because I got gray hairs, and they keep, like, becoming more predominant. Really? Yes, I've counted 4 gray hairs since I've had Will. I had none before I was pregnant.
It's the babies.
Yes, children are stressful. Actually, I would say the doctors were stressful. Like, my doctor was really, really good, to be fair. My doctor was phenomenal. I'm definitely going to be using her again. I went through, like, 2 doctors. So they had, I'm trying to think of... There's the one that I was originally going to, but then she wasn't available, so they gave me this backup lady. And she was amazing and ended up becoming my primary because the other one was so popular she was booked, and the lady that ended up being my primary was, like, pretty much saved my life. Saved me from having...
Was that one of them that was like, that's not right.
No. This is during like my pregnancy with Will. She was the one that found out like my blood pressure and stuff. If she hadn't made the decision she did, I probably would have had a seizure while pregnant, and who knows what would have happened.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, she did amazing. She's the one that had me stay home from work early and everything, and she's awesome. And the other lady, like I said, my primary one now, she's the super smart one that helps me through problems. And not that the other lady wasn't. I always see her as like the backup option. The other lady is very smart too, but she's much more on the side of comfort. So like I was worried because I had like a C-section and stuff, and I was like, how do you even like, what do I do if I want to have another kid? Because I wasn't planning on having a C-section. Like I didn't know what to do for any of the next options. She goes, you're fine. She goes, next time you go to have a kid, we already know the health issues you're gonna have. We'll give you some medication starting your second trimester. You won't even have to worry about your blood pressure. And, you know, we'll get everything sorted out and you won't have to have any issues at all. And she just, and I can't even say it the way that she said it. She's like, oh yeah, I had this issue and we'll just do this, this, and this, and you'll be good to go. Because you won't even notice you have a problem. And she makes you feel so assured about everything. Like, it's no big deal.
That is good.
People almost die all the time, but once we know what we're looking for, it'll be fine.
I mean, pretty much how anything goes. They're like, yeah, we don't know what the fuck's wrong, but once we know what's wrong, we got you.
Yeah, we can look out for it this time, so you don't even have to worry about it. Oh, okay.
Wait. They did update Java Try Again. Oh, good.
Sweet.
Thank you, Potato.
Oh, she's got her house built? I gotta see. Hold on.
It's not finished. I'm working on the roof.
It looks nice with the texture pack, though. Larissa builds such like intricate stuff, and I'm over here building squares. I'm still waiting on like Kyra to pop into one of my streams and be like, "Look at another square house." Like when we had the Bedrock realm, and he's like, "Oh yeah, Phoenix just all he knows how to build squares." Thanks. Glad I modded you.
It's like, thank you so much. I'm so appreciative. It still gave you an Xcode 1.
Ooh. Oh no. No, go away. Go away.
I was supposed to say, I can try.
If I can figure out what I had to do. Because there was something that I had to check. Hold on.
Because short of that, I know like updating your drivers, like your normal computer drivers could be a thing. Like Sarah said earlier, or Larissa, one of you said that earlier. And then if none of that works, just uninstalling and reinstalling Minecraft if it's just having an ongoing issue.
Was it maybe saying to go check a log? I clicked on a different one. They're like, go look at the log. If you actually know how to read a fucking log, is the best thing.
I think I found it. Okay. I don't remember what the thing is. Okay.
This, alright. Ooh, I see iron.
Yay!
Ooh.
Also thinking about today's the first day I haven't taken a nap. Oh, wait a minute! there they are. Wait a minute, they're in class with me. Where the fuck did you come from?
Sarah,
I think
Her name's Ash.
I think I found the thing. I'll send you a message.
Send them a message?
See, Elegant says turn Java executable on any clue where I find that. That should be like in the properties, right? Because there's like so you know where you can pull up like properties on something and it'll give you like the option where it's like read only or execute. It's basically giving it permissions on your computer. See, that's one of those things where I always get there, but I never remember how to get back, and I never can get there again until next time I need it, and then I just scramble for like an hour looking around. Let me see. Click on it from here.
I love this. Looking at the sim, I wasn't faced towards the board. I faced my sim towards the board and there's fucking nothing written on it.
I cannot type.
Can't type. Listen to that Sorrel. I fucking love his music. Oh my god! Prom's coming! I fucking love it. We can create a proposal sign, ask someone to prom, ask someone to prom as friends, or repair your formal outfit. Wait, when is it? Saturday. Nice! Well, Larissa, I'm taking Wolfgang. And then the other one's taking, Rohan. I want to say Roland all the time, and you come at me at that one. I'm like, wait a minute, their name's not Roland.
I still cannot type it. Yes, Rohan.
Yeah, so I like to call him Roland.
Was that too? Control panel.
Oh, that was a pop. I'm gonna make Wolfgang look a lot better because pre-made sims are shit. I was about to say no offense, but no, I mean hardcore offense.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to get to that. So most of this stuff, when honestly, Pokey, when I'm looking into this kind of stuff, I Google every second of it. Like someone says, "Oh, try this issue." Okay, so I Google that and try to figure out where it's wanting me to go.
I mean, I know, like, app data.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Okay. I apparently sit here with my mouth open a lot, which I've realized. I don't mean to. I'm just constantly pogging. I don't know if that fix will work, Pokey, but that's what I remember doing.
It worked for your game. So it could be a potential fix.
Good spot.
Yeah, other than what I just messaged, Luca has infected me. Yes, he has. So, I can't remember. I think it had something to do with enabling and disabling that. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Java executable on. That might be under programs and features.
I was
Wait, what?
trying to get it to come up, and I couldn't get it on Java. I could see it on Minecraft, but not Java.
What is it?
Getting it, making Java executable.
Finding the Java executable?
Yeah,
I'm
he
pretty sure
says.
the thing I had to do had to deal with like disabling and re-enabling like the .NET framework. Which it worked, but
Fuck.
the rain keeps me from seeing where the sun is. I don't like that. Oh, but I can sleep, so there we go.
What matters?
Mhm.
Potato. He goes, tasty daytime.
What?
Potato. And her chat goes, tasty daytime.
Data?
Daytime!
Time.
Oh, I've heard data, and I'm like, what?
It's all that Adderall, Sarah.
I ain't taking it. I'd actually be focusing. And I cannot focus to save my life.
Yeah.
Should have brought a cat. Oh well.
I'm also feeling so bad on fixing Wolfgang.
I should make a Luca lion plushie. If I can get the wool to do it, I will.
Ooh, found a ton more coal.
Breaking ankles trying to get down to the mine.
Always the best.
No, fucking 5 frames per second is the best.
That's the optimal. You don't always run at that?
Pissing me off. Like, I literally even enabled it to be at like 144 frames per second because then it tends to stay around 70, like 70 to 60. So I'm like, okay, nah, still wants to be an asshat.
It's like, nah, not today, fam.
Fucking Sims annoys me sometimes. I just want to play a decent game and they're like, nah. You don't have good hardware. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
What do you mean you spent all this money on a good computer? It means nothing.
I mean, at least Minecraft makes me feel special, so. I will say I think Minecraft's one of the best running games. Not literally, there's a lot better ones on here too. Like, well, at least Minecraft will treat me properly, though.
At least Minecraft understands me. Spending money on something good.
Well, yeah.
Fire charge, unbreaking sword. Cool. Oh, I almost stepped in lava. That would have been very bad. See, my streams might be hitting about 12,000 frames per second. What?
Oh, or is that like bitrate and shit like that? Because I know that stuff's.
Yeah, bitrate is gonna be
confusing.
different from that. I don't understand bitrate at all.
I know a higher bitrate is better, but I think they said the hard cap is 8,000.
Really? Hey, I found another village.
But even like for every single game, it's gonna be different.
Yeah, I was like a bit rate. I'm like, yeah, it seems fine.
I tried to watch a video on it and I understand a tiny bit more, but not enough.
So higher is better. That's all I need to know.
But you also have to know if your computer and or internet can handle.
Oh yeah,
That
yeah.
also.
I never push the limits of mine that often, so except for when we were doing grounded. Apparently my computer did not like my old computer did not like grounded at all. Also, like you know the giant I guess fence post thing for the garden
Fuck, I think so.
where all the spiders
I
are and on the
forgot.
other side there's the roses.
Hey, buddy. Yeah.
Oh. He's like, I just want to give you lovin's.
He does. It's cute, but like he just scared me. Yeah, hi, Bubby. Oh, yeah, Bubby. What are you doing? Try to fucking with me. Yes.
Oh, it's such a cute kitty cat, but I have no fish for you, kitty cat. Oh, but anyway, so somebody built their base, this massive base on top of those fence posts, and the spiders can't get to you, and I tested it out on our world, and it worked. That's the frames per second OBS gives me when I stream. OBS is on crack, man.
What you doing? What you doing?
So you had to restart my computer. I hope it finally works. Well, hopefully, if you have to go through all this trouble.
What you doing?
Yes, you did hear a creeper explosion.
Oh no.
I lived. I didn't even take any damage from it.
Okay.
Stayed just within range that it didn't reset its build up to it. And I still had my shield out, so that helped too.
No. Hiccups.
I'm fishing with a sword. How many fish do I got? 5. I'm trying to tame a cat. It's like this black and white cat that I always name Mittens after the cat from Bolt.
Aww.
Here we go. 11 fish ought to be enough.
Yeah, maybe.
Plus the cat's an asshole. Oh, massive cave mountain. I guess I should have checked the crops in the other village. I don't think I've collected one of every crop. Oops. That's alright. I'm passing it on the way back. There were no chests. Oh, it was a sandy cat. This is that lame house that looks like it should have something and doesn't. Same? Yeah, it's the same. Y'all suck. Just stone. Is that glow squid? I think it is. Alright, well, go back this way, see if this other house has anything. Oh, whoops, I didn't have my map open during that. Man, these 2 villages in a row. They're right next to each other, and none of them have a single chest in them. What a bunch of losers. I'm gonna steal all of the sugarcane. I need to make books.
Sugar. Tobacco.
Oh, sorry, Bambi. Bonked her.
No, the poor kitty cat.
Here, Mittens. Love me. Yeah, no.
It's like, no.
How's everybody going? It's going. It's not too bad. How's your game going, Larissa?
So far so good.
Come here, cat. Love me.
My Sims have not gotten caught by the law yet.
Come back.
Yet, you say.
Mittens, come here.
Yeah.
Love me.
I know it's enabled in Base Metals mod. I know it is. It's in there somewhere.
Come hither, cat. Ah, no, come back. Why are you running into the field? I have tasty fish. Freshly caught. It might be already cut in half for you. Yes! It is my cat now.
Hey.
Let's go. Oh, I guess I better sleep. Alright. Evil autocorrect meant to say day. Oh, everybody's day. It's been good.
I'm happy I'm home.
Oh, man. Autocorrect on my phone has been screwing me over so bad lately. Like, I wish it autocorrecting Kenny to Jenny was the worst that it's doing right now. Like, every sentence I try to say is just like, yeah, no. You weren't trying to speak words, were you?
That's funny. Nah.
I like the texture pack. What is it called?
I already have potatoes.
Oh,
Hey!
let's say I'm like Mizuno's, and it's like, no.
No, Jacoba's Fantasy.
I know you stop using Mizuno's.
I have it for 119, apparently. I don't remember downloading it, but I apparently have it.
Mm.
But I remember I really liked
Pardon me.
Jacoba's Fantasy, so I was like, alright, I'm gonna use this one. Because I use Mizuno's on 112.
I can't help it. I'm just I'm partial to it. I love it so much.
Oh, I see mountains, please. Not cold mountains. Dang.
Speaking of games that are spaghetti code, I'm listening to Five Nights at Freddy's song.
Oh, man. Was it really
Actually,
spaghetti code?
The newest one was rushed. I don't know, like completely went to that spaghetti code, but like it was rushed way too fast, and then they just pulled the Afton card and they kind of tied off Afton and fucking Pizza Simulator.
Yeah, after Pizzeria Simulator, I just kind of stopped watching it. Oh, I stopped playing on the fourth game because the fourth one actually scared me so bad I could not continue playing.
And he meant that on purpose too, is a fun part.
Yeah. He did good on that.
You know how happy that would make him if he heard that right now, that it scared you. He'd be fucking excited.
Well, I couldn't stand the whole idea of, like, you know, you have to make sure that you're actually listening. Like, you can't just use visuals like you could in all the other games. You actually have to use your ears and, like, take a chance that one of them is outside of that door, just right in your face waiting to scream at you. That made my anxiety go up way too much to know that I was face to face with something evil and I was gonna have to shut the door on it if I heard a breath. And half the time I couldn't hear it, so I would get jump scared. My hearing is too bad. And I can't turn it up too high because if I get jump scared too much, like if it's too loud, I will scream. And I was still living with my parents, so then I was just disturbing them and it was a problem.
Makes sense. I can understand it.
I just want to find spruce wood for my house. Is all I ask.
Oh, look at that crisp 100 FPS. Fuck you, Sims.
More,
Fuck you.
more doggos, and I can't even find bones. I do keep sleeping through the night, so I could get skeletons if I would let it, but, you know. Oh, look, another pillager outpost. I don't need pillager outposts, I just need spruce wood. All the sheep.
What the fuck are they doing? Are they protesting or something in the middle of the fucking school?
Yeah, why not?
They have signs, and I just don't understand it.
It's a paper.
I found it!
Maybe?
I don't know if that's what it actually is.
It's like it's doing something. I can tell you that.
They're having a good time.
Very much.
Either that or they're trying to recruit for their... Yep. For their clubs.
I don't need a silk touch axe. Did I bring my crafting table? Yes, yes, there it is. Me a stone axe. I'm going to...
Love Jeb. Wait, isn't Jeb the one that always has the fucking bag on his head, Larissa?
Yeah.
I caught him without the bag on his head. Took a screenshot. I can need a better screenshot later, but like.
Oh, I can also get rid of... Get that jump. Keep falling. My noob. Ah!
Knob. Oh,
Yes.
shit.
I'm a doorknob. Oh no!
I forgot! Social Bunny!
Social bunny.
Social networking on Sims is the funnest fucking thing. And the most fucking broken thing ever, and I fucking love it. Actually, wait, why did I accidentally just added her dad? No, 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 no.
Give. There we go. Alright, if I could get just one more spruce sapling, I will leave. Dude, so Kenny bought a shot glass. That's just a SpongeBob meme. That's I'm gonna head out.
Nice.
This was like 2 weeks ago, but I just saw it last time we tried to drink. Last time we were drinking on Friday, and I forgot to tell you guys it because of all the Overcooked chaos. Which was seriously, I loved that so much. I loved every second of that.
Oh, it was fun as fuck. It is just really not a game to play when you're drunk.
Oh, I thought it made it so much better.
Oh, it was fun, but like there was no fucking coordination whatsoever. It was out the fucking window by that point.
No, it's like the game gets harder and here we are just like, yep, we're gonna ruin our focus instead of make it better. I thought about playing it off stream by myself, but I don't know. Can you play that game single player? Or does it always have to be with somebody? Because like the maps where they like divide it in half, like I feel like you always have to have another person.
I don't know.
I feel like it's one of those minimum of 2 players because it's meant to be a family game, so I mean it makes sense. Alright, I'm not waiting around any more spruce saplings. I'm heading home.
See, I can't completely tell you the answer to that.
I need to get my stupid, shoot. Rid of my dirt. Some dirt. Give me these sweet berries. I can't remember what I was gonna say now. It's gone. What the? What is that? What is that noise? What, demons?
Hmm?
Oh no, it's foxes. Okay. I heard little high-pitched noises and I thought I was getting ready to die.
That's funny.
I don't know why, I just immediately thought demons. Every time I hear a noise I'm not used to in Minecraft, I'm like, oh god, new mob, I said I'm dead. Like when they added phantoms, I had no idea that phantoms were added, and I would just go days upon days without sleeping, so then when one spawned for the first time, it flipped me out. I had no idea what was happening.
Makes sense. That makes sense. I just fucking hate them.
Yeah. Kenny's like, why are you freaking out? You've never seen the phantom before? I'm like, no!
No, if you play in 1.12.2, you don't deal with fucking phantoms.
Yeah.
At least that's how I usually do it. So I'm like, huh, I never knew this shit existed.
Yeah.
Come on, come on.
Doggone it. Stuck. Stupid leaves. I'm gonna sleep through the night. Bed is too far. I give up. Gave me the code 1 again. So is it doing it's doing it without OBS being on, right? Bad cat. Because the only other suggestion I would have would be uninstalling Minecraft and reinstalling it. Like uninstalling both it and Java and just starting fresh.
Well, or you can... I mean, Java might be to a point fine, because it did say it could be a missing file. So the better way would be to delete Minecraft, go into app data, which is like percent... Okay, that's hard to explain. You go to run, and then you percent app data percent, and you go there, and you delete the core files. Because they won't delete on their own, because...
See, it only does it with OBS. So that means there's something going on with OBS. Okay, I remember having a similar issue before. I don't remember exit code 1. It may have said that, but OBS was crashing one of my games.
That's weird to me.
I don't even remember all the details of it. I just vaguely remember. This was back before I had Will, so I don't remember anything about it other than it kept crashing. And I don't even remember how I fixed it. If I had to guess, knowing me, I uninstalled and reinstalled everything. Like, does it, because if it does it with any other games, it's like an OBS needs to be, like, reloaded or something. I have no clue on this one. Running home. Running home.
And this stuff isn't the easiest either, because they're like, well, just uninstall it, reinstall it, do this, do that. Bitch.
That's usually the first thing I try anymore, is just turn it off and back on again. Uninstall it and reinstall it. If that doesn't work, internet help.
I mean, my favorite's the generic IT thing, and it's like, hey, is it plugged in?
Is it plugged in? Are
You'd
you
be surprised
sure?
how many times that's the problem.
Literally, that was the problem with Kenny's dad. They moved him to a new office, and for some reason, his monitor wasn't coming up. And they just got him a brand new one, and it worked before they moved it, and then they moved his office to another one. He switched offices with somebody, and then they couldn't get it. So he, like, unplugged everything, like, and tried it in all the different HDMI ports, and it wasn't working. So then he had my boss, Lucas, come in, and Lucas is under the table with him, and he unplugs it, plugs it into every HDMI port it has that didn't fix it, and then they ask, this guy named Dave, who actually works for the customer, come over, and they're like, hey, you probably know much more than we do, because he's been solving, like, all of our problems lately, and it's all, like, computer stuff. He's a real smart guy. And, like, hey, Dave, why don't you look at it and see if you can get it? And he's like, did you try, like, plugging into the different ports? And they're like, yeah, we did try that. And he goes, huh. So he's looking at it, and then he's in there for, like, an hour or so. He calls his, like, tech support guy, and they're like, just, you know, do unplug this and plug it into here. And he's like, they already tried that, like, both of them separately. And he goes, well, just try it anyway, just to see. That was the problem.
It makes perfect sense, though. It truly does. It makes perfect sense. I just hate technology to a point.
It's like, nah, I work when I want to work.
Well, like, say shit like that, or, like, don't listen to fucking tech support sometimes. Like, if they tell you, unplug it, plug it back in. That doesn't always work. Let me tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Because the best one of that was, like, trying to fix the fucking... When I worked at the one store. Trying to get the POS system, which is point of sales, not piece of shit. Point of sales system to work. And we called the tech support because I'm like... This is different than what I'm used to, like, messing around with. I'm like... And they don't want me really messing around with it anyway, so I'm like, I'm just gonna call. And even Tabby was like, hey... You're fine. Just, I'll let you call. She's like, you're the one who knows more than I do. Like, you would know a lot more than I do. So she's like, you can call and, like, have the conversation with them and everything. And they're like, well, have you tried unplugging it and plugging it back in? And we're like, well, no. Because, one, where it's plugged into the wall, we can't even see where it's at. We can't even tell what cord goes to which. And the ones that are plugged into the actual system, like the monitor thing, you have to unscrew the panels and everything to get to it. So they're blocking it off on purpose. So I had to fucking break into it to fucking get it, unplug it, plug it back in, and then fucking BitLocker came up, so it, like, locked it down. So I'm like, yeah, we can't go no further than this. Tabby, I'm like, I'm sorry. It's fucked.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it was fun.
The POS, yeah. Each of shit point of sale. Jesus Christ, Kenny!
What'd he do?
Slammed his fist down on his desk, gave me a freaking heart attack.
I thought that was a
Go.
door.
Yeah, Larissa thought that was a door, Kenny. Chill, it's just a game. Well, maybe he's using hacks. Cat, how did you get on the roof?
Thank you for the hydrate potato.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that with you. So with us going into my old job today, we were just like getting some odds and ends. I was looking for a bracelet for Kenny's mom. And oh god, I'm already out of this. Will was like running around the store being crazy, but the lady that they had behind the counter didn't care about anything. Like, I come up, I'm like, hey, can I get your help with this? And she just like didn't even look up at me or anything. I was like, excuse me, did I get into the jewelry case over here to get a bracelet? And she finished up what she was doing, and then she looks up and she goes, did you say you needed something out of the jewelry case? I'm like, yeah, twice. Guess I'm gonna have to go back and run the place myself. Posture check. Ugh. Posture actually hasn't been too bad tonight.
She probably really doesn't want that job.
I know. I can tell she doesn't want that job.
Most people don't want any type of fucking
Retail.
regular job. Yeah, retail, regular. Well, it's not even regular. It's fucking retail.
Like, I get that, but man.
What the fuck?
Cat, get off of the roof! Psychopath. Gonna lose mittens over falling off the roof. This is a construction site. You're breaking OSHA laws.
Speaking of OSHA laws. Fuck OSHA. Literally, OSHA books are really fucking annoying to read. Fun fact.
Yeah.
I also say Larissa remembers that we had this stupid class called Transitions. It was literally just a class.
Supposedly to
slot.
like prepare us for going out into the real world.
Nah, it was fucking to fill
It
a
was
slot.
basically study hall.
Oh,
Like,
jeez.
That's the best way to describe it. It was basically study hall. Like, we occasionally had some stuff to do in there, and then it's just like, yeah, just you can work on your other classwork. It's like, all right.
Yeah, and that teacher would get pissed off at me and Allison for goofing off in there half the time. And it's like, dude, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna take this class seriously because it's not a fucking serious class.
Yeah.
She didn't really like that.
Let's see. You have to make it sit so it won't teleport to you. Oh, I know. I know. I'm just like psychotic cat coming up on the roof. Here we go. You're taking animation next year? That's exciting.
Nice.
Animation is something I tell myself I'd like to learn, but then every time I go to do it, it was like, this would look better as just a still frame. Like, it doesn't need animating.
I don't need to do work on this.
I'll say the animating's fun.
The most like animation I did was on like my old stream layout, the BRB screen. I had one of my OCs where she was getting head pets.
Little head pass.
Back when we did Velociraptor Productions still, I thought about learning animation and just to make some stuff for that. Because it was so hard to get everybody together. I'm like, maybe it'd be easier to just do it all animated. And just do voiceovers, and that way everybody could just record their audio, and we'll just do it that
From
way.
wherever they're at. Like, wherever you're at, hurry, go.
Yep, there you go. Here's your lines. Say something, you know, along that. It doesn't have to be exact, and there we go. Couldn't do. Do I really not have my furnace placed? Holy smokes, I don't. Buddy? Go. That back. I'm gonna flip. Oh, this is dead. Yep. Alright. See if I got a door. Have dark oak doors. Apparently I can no longer access that one. shut up now.
It's like, no.
You know what? They're having a dirt floor. I don't care. I'm fixing it. Make y'all some beds. Oh, wait, this is what I need. Perfect 9. Potato, I will give you some advice. Anything when you first start out is gonna seem bad compared to anything like professional. That's why you keep at it and keep practicing.
True.
I mean,
Unless
go
you
back.
Just have no skills.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, go back and look at my original videos on YouTube. Like, horrible, horrible quality all around. Bad sound. Like, it was just bad. Always keep improving, and you ain't got anything to worry about.
I forgot a base about Wicked Whims. Just the casual buy a strip club. Yeah, 'cause that sounds about right. I think we need new business in this neighborhood. How
Hey,
about it?
oh.
Bar.
I thought I just saw the green of the shirt of the villager walking towards me, and I thought it was either a zombie or a creeper, and I panicked.
We love it. We love it.
There, now I have a ton more beds for villagers. That's what this house is gonna be. Just gonna be a bunch of villager beds. That's it.
Villager bees.
Okay, I guess I could give them a floor. How about a dark oak floor? That's gonna look dumb. I don't want to give up my spruce, but I'm going to.
Spruce.
Do I really not have any cobblestone on me? Man. Go. Dude, what if in Minecraft pillagers could fight other, like they had like factions and fight other pillagers?
I mean, someone's probably made a mod somewhere of it, honestly.
But I mean, like, you could get like the banner, like how you could start a raid on a village. Instead, just put it at another pillager outpost and just have them attack each other.
I mean, it sounds like an
That sounds
interesting concept.
interesting.
I like it.
Minecraft's got gang wars.
Gang wars.
Oh.
Though, just seeing the one character, like, sad. Like, this reminds me of fucking, oh shit, what was it? It was,
This golem has a rose,
Oh.
or I guess they're a red posy.
I thought it is a rose.
I think the roses are like the double bushes, specifically. I could be wrong.
Yeah. Roses are 2 tall flowers.
They used to be
I think the small
roses.
red ones are poppies.
Poppies,
Used
that's
to be a
probably
rose,
it.
though.
It did, and then they changed it. But living in the past, Sarah, jeez.
I mean, that's why I play 1.12.2. Oh, shit. Oh, it's also 10 o'clock.
Oh yeah, I'm off work, so I don't have to worry about bedtimes.
Oh. Well, I was about to say, I know. I'll say, if you guys want to stay on and play camp, I gotta peace out, because I gotta go to sleep.
That's alright.
Also, guess what, also with Friday?
Hmm.
If we actually have work, we go in at 2, so. Or 4. We have to be there at 4. I have to be up at 2. I know what I'm saying.
Ew.
Yeah, and then also, okay, because I mean, I can even say this on stream. It's not bad or anything like that. Next week, it is mandatory overtime because some dumb fucking sales was like, yeah, we can get this out by this time. Yeah, we can do it. And they lied to the customer. And so now
Oh, I
we
hate
get
when people do
mandatory
that.
overtime next week.
I hate when people make promises that you can't keep. It's like, come on now. You just made everybody's day harder.
So next week, if I do stream, I think I had sent that to Larissa. If I do stream, I'm going to have to move all my streams earlier in the day because I'm going to have to be going to sleep early because I'm going to have to keep getting up at 2 a.m. every day.
Yeah, I understand that. Oh.
So just that way, it's in advance, you know, the situation. I'm like, I might sit there and try to figure out which, like, what times and everything, but it's like, I'm gonna have to go to sleep early every fucking day. But it's gonna be some good money, and
yeah, I go back to work
makes it worth it.
Tuesday. So I'm off until then. My streams. I would stream more during the day, but I still got Will, and I'm like trying to get as much chores. Like our kitchen is just out of hand because of all the baking I've been doing lately.
Yeah.
And then like laundry is definitely falling behind as usual. We had a bag, actually like 2 bags, come from my mom's house from the move that we accidentally left there.
Oopsie.
Yeah, so we've been busy. It's been very busy. And then like I told you, Sarah, I'm working on this stuff for work, which my boss actually told me, I highly recommend you don't work from home. She goes, you don't get paid to work from home. Like, I don't care. I want this done. And I was going to talk to her about the reason being I don't plan on staying there much longer, and you guys won't give me time to train anybody, so I want them to have like a guide so they aren't completely screwed when I give you guys my 2 weeks and you don't give me any time to train anybody still. I tried to talk to her about it, and she kept interrupting me, so I'm like, okay, fine, you'll figure it out when I put in my 2 weeks.
Hey, you'll find it out eventually.
Yeah.
You will. You'll find it out.
It'll all
When you do,
make
you won't be
sense soon.
happy.
Just, it'll all make sense soon.
It's funny to say it like that, though. Yeah, you'll understand later. Understand. It's gonna take a little bit.
Like, I wanted to talk to her about it early because I know she's gonna be upset. So, and we're already like short-staffed in my department, so I don't want to leave him in a bad spot. But like, I can't stick around hoping that you can convince our boss you need to hire somebody, 2 more people to replace the 2 people they just promoted, because our boss is extremely cheap with his budget. Or like, he sticks way under the budget that he's given. He's so frugal with spending.
I mean, I can understand that to a point, but like,
to the point where he doesn't order things that we need is bad. That's why everybody complains. Like, you tell them, hey, we need to buy this, and they're like, oh, you need to justify you needing it. I'm like, no, like, we need it. We're literally fighting over this piece of equipment between operators and inspectors because we don't have enough equipment out here. We need to prove that. You have installed cameras, sir.
Go. I was gonna say, yeah, just go look on the camera and you're gonna see us fighting over this fucking part on this day at this time. Go look at it.
Right? No, they won't do that.
Nah, that's too easy. That's an easy solution that we cannot have.
No, because the time that you spend time to prove it, then, you know, you're no longer fighting over the inspection equipment because you're trying to do all this documentation.
That's funny, though.
Why take the easy route when you can just make everything difficult for everybody?
Literally. The logic. And, like, they're saying they're trying to make it better. And I believe that they're being honest when they say it. I just don't think they understand what that means.
Probably. I am. Don't get me, guys. I might need to go.
All right.
I need to go to sleep.
Well, you have a good night.
I don't want to wake up.
Oh. Well, you have a good night.
I said I'll try, but I also say, hey, I'll be here. I can at least stream Sunday night.
Hey.
And I can be up late, so it works.
Hey, we can both be up late Sunday night.
Yes, it works.
The stars align every once in a while for us to do this.
Every once in a while.
Night. Is it cruel and inhumane to have like a whole house just full of beds so that we can have more villagers?
Do what?
Cruel and inhumane. Like, I built that house and I've decided that I'm gonna build my actual house for me somewhere else. I'm just gonna line it with beds for all the villagers just to have a ton of them.
Communal house.
Yes. Much? I got 18 wool so far. That's 9 beds, right? No, 6 beds. Is there a stream tomorrow? As long as my power doesn't go out, there should be. I know tomorrow, Larissa, you are doing Amnesia. Tomorrow's Thursday. Yeah.
Schedule. Yeah, I have it listed as an Amnesia.
You're doing Amnesia, Sarah's doing Bioshock, and I was considering either also doing Bioshock or doing the Dead Space before the remake comes out.
We just got all kinds of things going on tomorrow.
Ooh, I got 39. Come on, sheep. I mean, I guess I could shear the other sheep over here. Should be enough that they'll give me at least 1 bed. And that's exactly what they gave me. Enough for 1 bed.
Speaking of shears, I need to collect wool if I'm gonna build that plushy thing that Potato suggested.
A plushy thing? Ah!
Yeah. VTuber reference. Are you okay?
A freaking stupid sheep pushed me down into a hole.
Oh.
But I didn't die, but it gave me a heart attack. But I landed on a chunk of iron, so it's cool. Like a miniature ravine. Iron there.
Villagers are following me.
They're following you?
Yeah, I went into a little, like, farmhouse where there were 2 sheep penned up.
They're like...
And two villagers followed me through both doors.
Like, what you doing with the sheep there? Kenny was actually shocked when I told him about the... I fell right back down the same stupid hole!
Oh no.
My cat was waiting for me this time. It's like, hey, I knew you'd be back. But Kenny's like, I didn't know anybody played that game anymore. I'm like, Amnesia was pretty popular for a long time.
Yeah. I've just had it sitting in my Steam library, and I'm like, I need to play this.
I'm so much of a baby for horror games. I knew that I would never ever play it. It would be more of like a collector's thing, like, oh yeah, I own Amnesia. My son might want to play it someday. They'd be like, Mom, what was one of the greatest horror games ever? And Mom would say, Amnesia the Dark Descent. It made a big impact. What's that? Did you play it? Oh yeah, totally. Beat it. All the way through. You should try it. Oh. You're a monster hole.
Victor can't get out of that house. There you go. Always nice when a tree grows right in front of your door.
Always the saplings you don't expect to take that are just like, hey, this is a nice spot.
Keyboard work.
What always gets me is when you put like a bunch of saplings down and one of them, like, oh yeah, you don't expect it to come up because it's been sitting there forever, and then all of a sudden you run over it and it's like, oh, suddenly the saplings and it's matured. I have 59 volts. So close.
Excuse me.
Search this. Yes, I searched. Thanks. I guess I could at least give them some different colored beds, so I'll collect some flowers.
Raining again, of course it is.
Right, I don't have enough inventory space for all this. Any eggs? I have one black wool. Set that here. I don't want the seeds. Ah, it is just a straight poppy. I need any more of those. Oh, I always love sleeping in the rain. Oh, it's a thunderstorm. Oh. 8 cornflowers, that should be enough. A poppy. The sheep. 62. That should be enough. Oh, well, Bambi is leaving me. Bones! Alright, what am I getting rid of? I don't need 2 extra bushes. Guess the gray wool doesn't really matter. Collect it another day. 3 more puppies. I think like the prettiest Minecraft, like vanilla Minecraft flower for me is the lilies of the valley.
The what?
The lily of the valley. Like those. Or the is it allium? Allium? Is it the purple one?
Yeah.
Oh, oh, oh!
I don't know how to pronounce some things either.
When we were still in school, there was this one book in the middle school library that was like it was a nonfiction book. It was just like about all the different plants and tree types. And my brother was a landscaper, so he knew all that kind of stuff, and he would just off the top of his head start telling you about this random tree that we come across. And I was convinced, like, that one day I was gonna read through that entire book, and then I was just gonna surprise him with a bunch of random knowledge on plants like he had. But then I, like, actually checked it out from the library, started reading through it. I'm like, I'm not gonna remember a thing from this, and I gave up on that dream very quickly. Figure out where I'm gonna build my big house, because this is like an awkward ravine-filled cliff that this village is. I like to build houses like on a mountainside next to the ocean. I think it always looks nice.
So mine's kind of off the side of a village, but there's also a big, I think it's ocean.
Or at least a very large lake.
Yeah, a lot of water. And my farm is down in a small ravine because the water went up into it. It's like, this'll work. They'll just put the farm down below my house. It's not obstructing anything.
Well, last time that I was streaming, I was like convinced that, oh, I'm not gonna do anything fancy this time around. I'm just gonna live in this village and make sure I got some good trades and not worry about any of stuff looking pretty, since considering I've died in my past 2 attempts. Like, I'm just gonna go straight for necessity only. And here, I took a break, I come back, I'm like, nope, it's gotta look pretty.
I'm just being very careful. Or trying to be, anyway. Doesn't mean I always am.
To drop some of this off. Off stack of dirt. Hey, I have a total of 5 bones now. Right, I would need 1 more of each to be able to make actual bed. Oops. 1 more blue dye. Oh, I could just dye the beds. Huh. Seems like a much smarter idea. About that. Goes. If I don't have a white bed on me. Oh my goodness. Hello. Cat. Shoot. Push. Mittens? I swear. And I still did it wrong. Cheer. That. Oh. Bonus Jen. Sorry, I was called. There was a stream tomorrow? Yeah, so Larissa will be doing Amnesia the Dark Descent. Sarah's gonna be doing Bioshock, and I'm gonna be doing either the Bioshock remastered or the original Dead Space. There it is. Cat, I was like, come back, kitty cat. I have food for you. Please. So pretty. Yes. Aim that cat on the first try.
Nice.
So many beds in here, it's like a rainbow. But it is nighttime. Well, I guess it's getting close to it. Oh, I got a raw chicken. Okay, well, there we go. Gotta find a nice place to build my house. I kind of want my house to be slightly away from the village because I don't want to have to worry about killing one of the banner guys and just being screwed. Not being able to come back to get my stuff. I built next to the other village. It was insane. Avoid the pitfalls here. Ooh, see a place across the water. Oh, maybe if I could get stop falling. Stop falling. Trees in the way. I guess they'll put a house there, I guess. Dang. Gonna have to keep scoping out other spots. Or just build an underground tunnel. Like just a house in the side of this ravine. Just all connects. You know what? I'm actually happy with that idea. I think I might just turn this ravine into a nice, tunneled out house. A lot of pickaxes, though.
The only bad thing about doing underground houses.
Yep.
Pickaxes you mow through trying to build it.
Chest of cobble. Okay, guess I'll just unload all of this in here then to do that. Actually, I guess I better put down all of my furnace and my smoker and stuff so I can at least have some villagers with different things. Don't have a lectern yet. Yeah, I'm gonna just put them all right outside my house. And I have a ton of bread to give you guys. You know what? You guys should consider having kids. Kids are great. Here you go. Just added like 20 new beds for y'all. Actually, I guess hey, don't shut the door in my face. I hate when they do that. I guess it's not horrible trades, but I got trades. Stuff away. Oh, wait a minute. A shovel. There we go. Right here. Right here. Too bad I'm terrible at making circles in Minecraft. I would make it all like a hobbit hole entrance.
Don't know how long Nightbot has not been playing, but I was just like, maybe I should check that.
Oh.
And it was not playing. I can't even hear it, so I have no idea when it is or isn't playing.
I didn't know that dropped into the horrifying abyss. Okay, come on. Oh, eh. What? No, 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 no! Oh my god, my cat about drowned because it's stupid.
Oh no.
Alright, we're getting you guys out of the water. Alright. You sit. You do. Sit. Side here. Guess I need to have a fence there. There's this villager trying to swim back up to the top. Like there's this tiny little waterfall that's like flowing over the edge down into the deeper part of the ravine, and he keeps getting to the top and just floating back down because the current just carries him.
Aw.
Oh, so this is not going to be a good entrance spot. You know what? Maybe I'll just mine out the whole side of this and I'll just make it all glass. Oof. Oh no. Stone. You know, I just now realized I haven't put on any music this whole time. How far underneath? Like 3 blocks? Get down one more. Well, this is why I wanted enchanted stuff, to make this much faster. Another thing that would be really nice in Minecraft is if you could take things like your enchantments that you can find on like gold pickaxes and stuff at the, what are they, the nether portal, like the broken ones, the ruined portals, and just like put them on anything that's not a gold one that's gonna break in 2 seconds.
That would be nice.
Like, they have the grindstone to disenchant things, but it'd be nice if you could, like, disenchant it off the item and into a book. Okay. There's a pig stuck down here, too. Goodness. That was... Yeah, I thought I found like one thing that was enchanted that wasn't gold, but I guess not. Oh man. There we are. Oh no, I don't have my notepad in here anymore. I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it there. There we go. I am tired. Starting to feel it hit me.
Yeah, I'm getting there too. I'm at least gonna take myself out from the cave system though.
Go ahead and stick it on my end screen. Oh my goodness. Let me see what kind of people are alive we can do a raid on. And I just did Emmy. And everybody else is pretty much good. Jethicus isn't streaming or anything. Oh, goodness. You made a witch house? I'm just now reading Potato's thing. Yeah, we got to a point where we ran out of steam. But, alright. Thank you guys for coming out tonight. Thanks for, you know, hanging out. Sorry you're having issues, Pokey. I wish that we had better stuff. It's kind of, whenever you have an issue like that, you just have to, like, test out all the different methods people have come up with. But, we'll be back tomorrow around 8 p.m. as long as our electricity doesn't go out. So you all have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you then. Bye!